Hi there, Virgo. This is going to be a reading for you. I already pre-shuffled and saged and cleansed all my cards. And I pre-shuffled them and laid them out just so like that we can just get straight to the point and get to what we need to get to in your reading. I hope you're doing well. Please be aware that these are for entertainment purposes only. Some things might resonate, some things might not. I could be saying it's a relationship. I could be saying it's a work situation. We're all going through different things at the moment. So somebody can be more focused on a relationship when another person can be more focused on work or a personal issue. So you can switch that as you see fit. So I hope this connects with you, and let's get to it. As far as your recent past, there was maybe a lot of giving, I feel, which led you to something that made you feel drained. Maybe you were feeling like maybe feeling the feeling of used, and that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you didn't feel that there was an equal give and take about something, somebody, someone, a situation. It could be personal, it could be work, or whatever you're going through that led you to feeling like you were being backstabbed. So maybe you stopped giving into that situation and kind of removed yourself from it. You had time to think of what all the work that you have put into this certain situation, or maybe you were thinking about work and seeing how far you have come, or maybe that's what you needed to do, is kind of see how far you have come on about a certain situation and kind of weigh your options. Is this worth doing or not, or is this worth putting more effort or work in, or whatever, effort or even money, or because there's pentacles here, maybe it has something to do with money and a situation that you had to walk away from. You just had to like kind of kill it in there, and kind of switch that. Yeah, kind of like end that situation so you can go to a new beginning. So now maybe that led you to feeling like you're holding back, or maybe it led you to not want to give more, hold back, hold your own money to yourself, or hold either your feelings, or kind of conceal yourself, or even when it comes to your own self, kind of like not letting anybody in. Maybe because somebody had hidden motives as to what they wanted to do with you, or you feel like there was a lot of hidden motives from a certain person, situation, that it led you to hold back and kind of rethink of, okay, so what is going on here? So you ended up maybe walking away because you felt burdened. There was no equal give and take, so you had to go ahead and end that situation. I hope that's making sense. As far as your present at the moment, you feel like maybe you are doing what's right for you. Maybe you're you're getting more confident. You have the confidence, and you've learned from certain situations. Maybe you feel free from a certain situation. You were able to see what you needed to do for yourself and what's just for you, what was just right for you. You have the strength here along with the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is somebody that's will go for what they really want, and has a lot of passion, has a lot of drive, has all this energy, vitality. And then you also have the strength. So that also talks about vitality. You might be feeling a whole lot of energy at the moment, really energized, and maybe not so much ambitious, but could be ambitious. Like you just have the drive to do what you want to do. There was something that had you feeling like, okay, I can't take this no more. Maybe it had to do with work, a lot of dedication into something. Yeah, so you're gaining your strength back from something that had you feeling like you were wounded. And maybe you're putting your energy back into work, or your work had you drained. But now you're being focused. You're focusing more, to perfect a certain situation, whether it's a situation, whether it's something at work. Maybe you're just dedicating yourself to work more. You are trying to perfect something, and that you're working on, whether it's work, emotionally, working on yourself, focusing on yourself. But you will be becoming, this will be turning out great. This is going to be something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling, or you're feeling that way, like you're working hard, you're putting all your energy into something that has you feeling very confident, very confident. There's a lot of drive, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of fulfilling emotions here. You feel fulfilled at the moment, and you feel like this is going to lead you to something that's very emotionally fulfilling for yourself. As far as your recent future will be, is maybe you'll have a lot of nostalgic memories about somebody in your past, and it's just genuine feelings. Maybe there was a dog involved, a child, another man. Yeah, but there was a lot of cups here that were given, and when you think about those memories, it's going to make you feel happy that you did things a certain way, and that you chose maybe to do things a certain way. At times you might feel like you are burdened with a bunch of burdens, but you need to remember to be able to take a rest and kind of recuperate yourself, to be able to defeat any addictions, or any going back to any situations, or any kind of setbacks that you think were holding you back, whether it's a person, a negative thinking, or just you felt, or something that just made you feel like you couldn't get out of a certain situation. And it could have to have done with something that you felt passionate about, something that inspired you. So yeah, just making sure that you're taking rest to not land into those situations anymore. You have a lot of inspiration here that's going to be coming in, so just make sure that you just don't argue for the sake of arguing with people. There could be a lot of people in your ear, and just be able to focus on what's passionately and emotionally fulfilling for you, and not listen to everybody that's in your ear about certain things. What else? As far as yourself, yeah, there is going to be somebody that might be bringing you a gift as well, something that has to do with past memories, or maybe somebody's going to want to make things right with you. Being fair. As far as people around you probably feel like they are being backstabbed by you, that you, maybe it could be, I don't know if it's a Leo or a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, or another Leo. There's a lot of fire here. Or maybe a Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah, but it's somebody that felt confident around you, or that that feels burdened now, feels like you left them behind. But they're going to be able to see the light. They're going to be able to see the sun, and be able to emerge from any kind of situation that they're going through. And I don't know if it's somebody, a family member around you, or they'll be getting their confidence back, and turning things around for the better, and seeing the best coming forward, seeing the sun again, clarity, vitality. So this won't be for too long. Maybe as far as what you are in your conscious, not what you're expressing outward, but in your unconscious. You have death and rebirth, you have strength, and then you have the 10 of Wands. So there was something that needed to end in order for you to gain your strength back. Maybe you feel like there's going to be burdens coming in, but that's going to lead you to walking away from certain things. As far as what you're expressing outwardly, your people are seeing that you're walking away from things that make you feel like you are wounded. You're taking a break from things, and you are restoring and kind of re-energizing yourself to be able to come into something that is a little bit more like, you know, planting your seeds. Something that's going to be more fulfilling, that's going to lead you to an 8 of Pentacles, that's going to lead you to be dedicated and more fruitful too. Yeah, because you're going to be putting work into this. You're going to be reflecting back as to how much work you have put into this. And maybe this could have to be, or maybe what this is telling you is to just not do too much of one thing. Maybe work can be an addiction for you. And that's another message that I'm getting. Not to let work be everything. You also need to be able to hold back, have the strength to follow your inspirations and your passions and your emotional fulfillment. Be careful of anybody that's trying to trick you into doing something. Something that might seem that they are wanting the best for you. It feels like somebody that's wanting you to give a little bit more, somebody that's wanting you to give them energy, somebody that is wanting you to lose inspiration, maybe, that is around your ear, like they're just, you know, kind of talking to you and wanting you to lose inspiration of certain things. But if you keep at it, you will continue to grow emotion and come into this fulfillment that you're wanting to do. Maybe you feel like there was a lot of secrets here. There was a lot of unsaid feelings here, but this is gonna lead you to maybe a celebration. Maybe that you're gonna be going through to a celebration, and this is gonna take you to something that's a little bit more stable for yourself and taking lead of your own life. So that is what I see coming in for you. Yeah, you're gonna be doing good. Let me see if there's any other messages that want to come in for you. I hope this is making sense. I don't see a whole lot of swords here, so maybe also what you want to when you're planning for something and you feel so inspired and you have all this energy to do certain things, make sure that you are taking time to strategize and think about things before doing them, because there is a lot of fire here. There is a lot of inspiration and drive and you wanting to do things, but sometimes when you have all that drive, you don't think about things before doing them. You just do them, and then things happen, and you know, it could be like either a mistake or, you know, just make sure you think through. And Virgos, I know you're very good at thinking things through, and have a plan and kind of strategize on what you're wanting to do and perfect in your own life, relationship, work, whatever the situation is. Maybe in the past there was bad choices that you had made, or somebody around you could be making bad choices, so you want to be aware of that. Somebody feels destroyed, they're shattered, or they feel like they messed up, they fucked up. And if it's you feeling like that, you need to change your mind, your train of thought, or maybe switching your friends, people that are in your ear, making you feel like you messed up. Life is too short to be miserable. Somebody's falling apart. they're all torn up. And then you got somebody feeling like that because of their choices they made. Maybe they're just trying to be a copycat. Watching shit go down and you're enjoying the gossip. So that's where you need to be. You're investigating things and seeing what you need to do next. So just stay at bay, you know, watch the gossip, enjoy what's going on or whatever, but don't become that. One more. Yep, venting, talking about your issues. So maybe talking to somebody about your issues can be a good thing too. Having somebody that has a bird's eye view, that's not you or that other person or the situation, and maybe getting a different point of view can open up your mind, and you know, and see things differently, that, or maybe a different outlook on things. There is game over, so maybe there is a breakup here, but, or it could be in a relationship, or it could be work, whatever, family member, whatever it is, but game is over. So that is what I have for you. If I don't see you by Christmas, I hope you have a very, very good Christmas. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and comment if this connected with you, please. If there's any other signs that you want me to do, comment it down below. I don't have time to do all the signs, but just the ones that I feel that I'm being called to do. So thank you so much. Bye.